Welcome to Adventure Cities, where we're exploring La Paz, Mexico.
Hey, 3 of them just went right past me. Whoa, they can really go, can't it? Whoa!
That is so good.
Whoa! All right, guys, maybe we should change the horse.
What's interesting about La Paz is that it just seems to tick every single box there is. Some destinations are great for food, and that's reason enough to go there. And La Paz definitely has that. Some destinations are great for adventure, and La Paz definitely has that. Some destinations are great for beaches, and La Paz has that. Basically, La Paz is faultless. Finding good food in La Paz is not hard, but with the right guide, you can find some truly spectacular local cuisine. And luckily, I had one of those guides lined up.
You must be Lalo.
You must be Jonathan.
I am, yeah.
Welcome to La Paz.
Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to our adventure.
I'm going to show you some good places to eat some local food.
Brilliant. Sounds like a plan.
Let's go then.
All right, so there's no way that I would have found this if you hadn't been guiding me.
Probably not, because we are in the middle of the city, but it's a good marisqueria. The product that he gets, it's amazing.
All right, well, the proof is in the pudding, as we say. Let's check it out.
This is my friend Tigre. He's been running his restaurant for 30 years.
30 years?
It can be labeled as street food. That's really interesting for me in La Paz, that going to those kind of places and you're having flavors that you might have in a proper fancy restaurant. So you can have scallops and octopus and everything from the sea life just in a carreta at the sidewalk. Also, those businesses that we went are operated by the owners, and it's amazing to have them to serve you. They become friends with every customer.
When we first pulled up and we saw it, I didn't think it was much, but the food, my goodness me, that was something very, very special. I knew at that point that Lalo knew exactly what he was talking about. So, Lalo, if there's one speciality in La Paz, what would it be?
Probably it's going to be fish tacos.
The second restaurant Lalo took me to was McFisher, where they've been serving some of the best fish tacos in Mexico for more than 20 years.
What makes the perfect fish taco? Is it the batter? Is it the fish?
Is
it a taco?
It's holistic. It's everything.
Okay, all right. That was, again, an amazing treat, and again, so affordable. If you know where to look in a town like La Paz, you can find some absolutely mind-blowingly delicious food for next to nothing. Oh, wow. This, my friends, is a world champion.
A world champion.
Yeah.
And that's one of the beauties of this place, because it's still a little bit of an international secret. Everywhere that Lalo took me to and showed me just underlined that sense that La Paz itself is one big hidden gem. So this morning I'm about 1.5 miles off the coast of La Paz, and I'm about to have an incredible experience, which is being able to swim with whale sharks, the biggest fish on the planet. Here we go, the whale shark's right there. It feels a bit like the Meg. A guy from London jumps in the water with a massive fish. What could go wrong? Maybe Steven Spielberg's got something to do with it, or maybe it's just hardwired into our brains, but the first thing you feel when you see a whale shark is terror. The size of that mouth alone is mind-blowing.
That was insane to see something that big out in the wild.
You have to kind of force that out of your head and realise that these are just gentle giants. They're like the cows of the ocean, and they don't mind at all if you swim along next to them, and that's exactly what I got the chance to do, and it was incredible. I'm at Las Islotes, which is a major sea lion colony, and I'm going to be getting in the water, trying to make friends with them. All right, Frank, so they call you the sea lion whisperer. You spend a lot of time with these guys.
Pretty much every day.
Yeah.
What we have in Las Islotes, it's one of the largest sea lions colonies in Baja. The full size of the colony have to be something above 750 sea lions.
And do they have names?
Some of them are called like some of them are like depends.
Frank is going to teach me the ways of the sea lion whisperer, and we're going to call his friends and maybe they'll come and play with us.
This is actually one of the very few colonies where they actually have interaction with you. That's a very, very nice experience here.
Once you're welcomed in, you become bonded to the colony. So now I'm bonded to this colony, and I guess I'm a little part sea lion now after this morning, and I'm happy with that. One of the things I didn't realize about La Paz was how reliable the weather is. It only rains here 12 days a year, and because of that, you get these extraordinary sunrises and sunsets every day, which are the perfect time to go for an urban hike. Wow, that is a big cactus.
Oh yeah, this actually is an endemic species, so it only lives here. It's a cardon. The important thing about the nature here is that we protect it. There's always hungry developers and people that like to do bad things with nature here, but we in La Paz are very, very protective, because if we do not protect it, it will surely go away soon.
This is pretty tough.
We're almost at the top.
Wow, we made it. High five.
Totally did.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
All right, what a way to start the day. Hey, I'm Jonathan.
Jonathan, nice to meet you, Jonathan.
Very nice to meet you. I've got my hat. I'm ready.
You're ready.
Yeah.
That's great.
So what are we going to be doing today?
We're gonna go horseback riding, and you're gonna ride Zorrita, which is very special. We all love her here at the ranch.
Well, let's hope she loves me.
There you go. Oh.
Whoa!
Loose.
I mean, I was a little bit scared there. She was bucking. Yeah, like this. Whoa! All right, guys, maybe we should change the horse. Honestly, I've ridden a few horses in my life, and I've been thrown from horses before, and I was a little bit worried. What's the name of this horse?
Victoria.
Victoria.
She's very calm. Nice. Now we're talking, huh?
It was very different to cowboy experiences that I've had in the United States, which were a little bit more mainstream. This was more of a rugged experience. Even the horses felt a little bit more wild, and so did the scenery. Just over an hour's boat ride from La Paz, and I've arrived in my accommodation for the night on Espiritu Santo Island. The island is deserted. This is the only place you can stay. What's amazing about Isla Espiritu Santo is that it's also a national park right in the middle of the Sea of Cortez. So while the island is full of activities to enjoy, the sea around it is also full of life. It's an outdoor enthusiast's paradise. What's both strange and wonderful about La Paz is the sheer diversity of environments in one place. You can hike a mountain at sunrise, go swimming with whale sharks or sea lions in the morning, ride a horse through the desert after lunch, and when the weather starts to cool in the afternoon, the conditions are perfect to get out in the sand dunes for a completely different experience. Hey, listen, any chance that I could have a little drive?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah! Woo-hoo! So this is where the sandboarding happens.
Exactly, all the way up there to the dunes.
When you think of sandboarding, you think maybe it's a bit less intense than snowboarding, which it is, but it's still loads of fun, and I was going pretty fast. I enjoyed it. Yeah! Yay! I made it! Get in! And it's strange to think that you're there in this big, open wilderness, and the dunes just emerge, and then right behind them is the sea. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. It's almost Hollywood-worthy. La Paz is definitely a foodie city. It's an adventure city. It's also a healing city. It's a place where wellness comes to the fore, where things like glamping on an island where there's no cell phone reception, swimming with wild animals, where just relaxing under the big, enormous sky that's always with you just help you feel like a cleaner, better version of yourself. I mean, it's an awesome city.